If your view of the intersection is blocked, move on to the next intersection and turn there rather than risk moving into an area you cannot see. The answer to validation question number 22 is A. As with left turns, before making a right turn at a controlled intersection, scan your route for vehicles, bicyclists, and pedestrians, as well as look to your left for vehicles coming towards you. Also, look for stationary hazards, such as construction barriers, stalled vehicles, wrecks, or debris. Check for any traffic controls or signs that may limit your turning. Some lanes will guide you in certain directions, either through arrows painted on the road surface or arrows that are lit up. The optimum position for your vehicle is the right-hand edge of the road. Remember to check for bicyclists and pedestrians at the edge of the road before moving toward the curb. From this right-hand lane, turn into the right-hand lane of the crossroad rather than making a wide turn. If your vehicle is blocked, edge forward slowly until you can see around the obstruction. When all is clear, turn rapidly after checking to make sure nothing moved across your intended path to the right while you were busy looking toward the left. Before making a U-turn on a road, make sure there are no signs prohibiting the maneuver. You are not allowed to make U-turns on one-way streets or in front of a fire station. U-turns may only be made at controlled intersections from the very left-hand lane provided for the U-turn. Never make a U-turn in the middle of a block unless a sign or lane marking permits it. In a residential area, U-turns are permitted mid-block if no vehicles are coming towards you within 200 feet in either direction. If traffic signals or signs shield you from any vehicles closer than 200 feet, then a U-turn is permitted. U-turns in business districts may only be made at intersections or when an opening has been provided in a divided highway. These turns should be made from as close as possible to the left edge of the leftmost lane of traffic. U-turns are permitted across double yellow or white lines if legal and safe. No U-turns are permitted where a driver cannot clearly see the roadway and traffic for 200 feet in both directions. As with left and right turns, scan the route you want to take for vehicles, bicyclists, and pedestrians either already in your path or about to move into it. Stationary hazards such as construction barriers, stalled vehicles, wrecks, or debris may also exist in the roadway. If traffic is heavy, you are better off going around the block. The optimum position for your vehicle in making a U-turn is starting off in the left lane and moving into the right lane of your intended direction. In moving straight ahead at an intersection, there are two key actions to take. First, scan the road ahead, including the sides and sidewalks, as well as the cross streets for hazards or potential hazards. These might be other vehicles, whether moving or stationary, bicyclists and pedestrians, especially children, and anyone half hidden behind objects. Don't forget to glance in your mirrors every few seconds, too. Second, when you notice an approaching hazard, place your left foot over the brake pedal so that if you must brake suddenly, response time is minimized. The reason for signaling is simple. It lets other drivers know that you are there and that you plan to alter your course or speed. In order to give others time to react, signals should be turned on and left on for the last 100 feet before you make your move. No driver may suddenly decrease speed or stop on a highway without first giving the driver immediately behind him or her the appropriate signal. When you see another vehicle approaching with its indicator light on while you are waiting to join or cross its traffic lane, you should be cautious. Don't assume a vehicle is turning into your road, as some drivers do not automatically turn on their signal lights. Wait until the vehicle slows and starts to turn into your road before making your move. Make sure there is no vehicle following closely behind and hidden by the first one. The reason for signaling is simple. It lets other drivers know that you are there and that you plan to alter your course or speed.